go anywhere. You can knock on it all the way down. Hopefully nobody's really sore because this will hurt. If you have a shin splint, you won't like that. The other edge, same thing. Come around. The tibia, that border is really only about, what is that, 1.25 inches maybe? Which is what, 2.5, 3 centimeters maybe wide? But there's the other edge. Tib post is tucked right in behind that edge. Right in behind there, down underneath the foot. Okay? So my finger is the tibialis posterior. If I take my tape this way, my finger rolls away from the tibia. Bad news. So, but if I bring my tape this way, my finger rolls into the tibia. Okay? So find that front edge. That's going to be the border of your anchor.
How low do you go?
You're going to go to where the ankle flares out. So the ankle's flaring right there. I'm going to go that low.
So the edge is on the bone?
Yeah, and this edge is right on the edge of that bone.
Okay.
Go around the bottom, pull up. Sometimes we even put a little piece of felt or foam in there for extra compression. Bottom edge of this piece of tape has to follow the bottom edge of the last piece of tape. So you shouldn't see this happening. Okay?
Window?
Window, separation, okay? So bottom edge follows bottom edge. And we overlap by half the width. We don't come up here and overlap by just 1/4 inch. You're going to give the person a Michelin Man leg. Their leg's going to go, okay? They're going to look like they got like a cankle, a fatty cankle thing happening. Keep your tape. People do this too. They'll take the tape around and they'll be tipping it up like that. And when you do that, it's going to wrinkle and do crazy things. So keep your tape. I'm all screwed up. Keep your tape parallel to the surface you're working with. That's true for all your tape jobs. That one didn't go on so great because I'm showing you how bad it can go on.
How many times do you go around?
You go around till your anchor's gone.
Okay.
Usually it's 4 or 5. Tib post. Not a hard tape job, just finicky. Okay? Tibialis anterior.
Oh, great. Both legs.
Oh, yeah. Okay? Tibialis anterior, their pain's more up here. We can't tape right over this because we've got the bulk of the calf muscle there. So we don't have elastic tape. If you had elastic tape, you could compress the whole thing with elastic tape. We don't have that, so we have to drop it down a little bit, support it from the bottom. Think of it as this. My tendon, my muscle here is being pulled down and away, so I need to pull it up and into the bone. I'm trying to lift it from the bottom. Okay? So just go open your toe a little bit for me. Try and find where the calf is. Okay, so the calf, bulk of the calf is right about there. Come on back down. I'm not much higher than I was on that one. That's okay. That's where his limitation is. This time I'm going to put my anchor right on the flat edge of the tibia. But I'm going to position it, go up again for me. I'm going to position it by where the calf comes around. So I'm almost in the same location, maybe a little bit higher, but that's fine. The muscles here, I want to be pulling it into, so I'm going to go medial to lateral. Overlapping by half, bottom edge falls around.
They're relaxing their calves, I guess, eh?
Yeah, they're just standing sort of relaxed. And then I'm actually giving it most of my pull as I come across the top. And I'm done. Go up onto your toes for a second. There's the calf starting to bulge out. I'm not bugging the calf. Okay? So that's your tibialis anterior. Medial to lateral, lateral to medial. Okay? The knee. When the person's standing like this, the knee is all flubby. Okay, you can't really feel anything in there. There's the fat pad, there's a bursa in there. You can find the kneecap. It's pretty easy to find it floating around in there. Okay, it moves, it wiggles around. Okay. So get your partner to come forward just a little bit, and as soon as they do that, boom, there comes the patellar tendon. There's one edge, there's the other edge. Not a very wide tendon. Okay? Their pain is somewhere between here and here. That's his tibial. Some tibial tuberosities are easy to find. Other ones are a little bit harder. So my pain's going to be right here. Okay? Right there. So my brace has to be, my tape job has to be above that. I find that right here, that's the medial condyle that we were talking about in class today on the tibia. Here's your epicondyle on the femur. So as you come into the medial condyle, there's actually almost like a little spot that you can kind of grab on. If you just slide your hand across, all of a sudden you get this place where you feel like, hey, I can grip there. That's where you want your tape to go. Okay. As we come around the back of the knee, don't pull the tape out against the back of the knee. It's a sensitive area. Use your hand in there and then just kind of lay it on. Find the edge of the tendon. Come forward just a little bit for me. Find that edge of the tendon. Pinch the tape there. Spin the tape on the roll. Don't pull it off till you get the width of the tendon. Push that into the tendon. Oh, I have to go one more spin. Sticky side's wrong side out. There you go. Pull that back and in. Make a long enough tab that it's going to securely anchor on. Then we go from the other side. Same thing here. Don't pull out against the person's leg. Get to where the edge of the tendon is. Spin the tape. Okay, just the width of the tendon. Take it, pull it back in. Make sure you get a long enough tab that it's going to stick, so don't be ripping it right here. Give yourself a nice long tab. Pain's below that. And then so that doesn't stick to the floor or the jersey or whatever else, we put a covering strip over the top. That's just kind of a half strip. And you're done. So again, not difficult, but just thinking about where they have to go. We want to see, oops, let's go from this side. No wider, nice and tight, no wider than the tendon. People take the tape out. This one kills me. They put it on, they come around, and they go, wee. Okay? A little excessive, we don't need that much spin. And actually, I spun that tighter than most people do when they do that. Usually when they're spinning way out there, they spin it so that it's like a real loose spin too. So try and keep it nice and neat and tight. Okay? That's it. When you practice those, that's all we're doing today. So if you want to practice your other tape jobs when you're done, fine. If you need to leave,